Metalist. I'm sitting with Matty Mullins from legendary Memphis May Fire. Played a show last night, Krank'd Up in Joburg. I'm going to ask him some questions. What did you think of the experience?
Man, I've told a few different people this. You know, this is the sixth continent for us to play, and I don't think we'll ever play Antarctica, so I think this is pretty much it, right? And we had high hopes, and our expectations were just exceeded. I mean, it's been one of our favorite overseas trips we've ever taken. I think that what makes a place special is not concert attendance or food or culture, but really just the people. Like the people and the interactions you have with them. And we've had some incredible interactions with people while we've been here, and it's made me love South Africa in a whole new way.
Cool. Last night was a bit of a scare. We had a storm. There were some nervous faces.
Yep.
What was going through your mind at the time?
We've flown places like Tel Aviv, Israel, and gotten there, and then the show's been canceled because of things like that. We've been rained out on Warped Tour. You know, it's just something where, for the safety of the people on stage and the people in the crowd, you know, sometimes you have to pull the plug, and it sucks so bad to travel so far to do something and bring all these people out for one show and then have it, you know, get canned. So I was nervous, you know. We just didn't want to leave without playing. We also didn't want to go on at 2 a.m, you know what I mean? So it was like just trying to balance it out, figure out what was best, and then the rain cleared up and it ended up being fine, but it was a pretty big scare.
You have been traveling around Joburg a bit.
Yeah.
Gone to the Monkey Town, gone to the Lion and Rhino Nature
yeah.
Reserve.
Yeah.
Tell me, which was your best experience?
The monkeys were my favorite, but I think that's because I was the only one that actually got to like carry a monkey on my shoulders. No one else got to do that. I was just like, we all expected monkeys to be like jumping on us, but they were all kind of nervous, and then right at the end of our time there, one of them leaped up and got onto my shoulders and then just like rode on my back all the way to the door. And it's just cool, man. I mean, like, monkeys are incredible little creatures. They're so intelligent, and I've never seen one in real life. So it was just cool. But also we got to play with like tigers and see white tigers and like be like this far from lions in the wild. Is just crazy. Corey got into a leopard cage to play with a baby leopard, and it like leaped in, got onto his like side of his body, and then bit onto his cartilage, and then fell and like dragged its teeth through his ear. So he's got these 2 gnarly gashes that are going to be pretty sweet scars for us to remember South Africa by. But man, it's all been good. And honestly, like, I think my favorite part about all of the entire time here was this time at the meet and greet with kids and time after the show with kids outside, just getting to meet people and hear their stories and get connected, you know?
Yeah, I wanted to actually elaborate on that. I mean, last night, obviously the meet and greet on Friday night, the sound check, that's something standard that we do. Guys pay for that. They come and they actually get to meet the band. They get to watch you guys sound check. It's something nice that Krank'd Up do. Last night you came out on your own. There was a queue of people and you just stuck with them, which just shows that sort of humility. Where do you get that from? How is it that you manage to keep yourself so level that you don't let the fame and the music get to your head? How do you strive forward with that?
The long answer and a short version is that I used to believe all the praise, you know? Like I used to take it to heart and really believe that I was changing people's lives, and then when I would make mistakes, I felt like a failure because everyone expected me to be a superhero, and I knew that I wasn't. And I think that what human beings need is great role models, but not human beings that act like superheroes.
Yeah.
You know, I think what's really healthy for people, and I think a big thing for mental health in general, is people realizing that everyone is equals and that we all struggle the same, and that at heart, like, we are all just human. And so for me, spending time with people after the show, it blesses me just as much as it does them, right? And there's no greater feeling than knowing that I wrote something about my life that's specific to me and my own struggles, and it translated to someone else's life all the way across the world. And I don't take credit for that. I think that God works through my music, and I'm just so thankful for that. But to be a part of that story is a blessing. So I just don't take it for granted, you know?
That's cool. I mean, we obviously don't get as many international bands. So, you know, when we do, it's very emotional. Guys follow music. Music's a big part of everybody's life.
Yeah.
And behind the camera is, I would say, possibly your biggest fan in South Africa. She was bawling eyes. Sammy, last
so
night.
Awesome.
Yeah, she was crying through most of your set.
Oh, man.
I mean, how does that make you feel to be able to get people to that level of emotion, to be able to feel that on that spiritual level? I mean, that must be absolutely amazing.
Man, it really is, you know, and sometimes it's hard to believe because, like I said, these stories are so specific to me. But it also ties in with what I said about us all being human beings, us all being alike, you know. It's like the heartbreak that we feel, the pain that we feel, or the joy or, you know, successes that we feel as human beings is what really connects us. And our stories are what connect us. And so that's what makes music so powerful. And it's impossible for me to feel like I did something that can bring people to tears. It's just me getting to share my story in a vulnerable and honest way and connect hearts with people all over the world. I mean, dude, it really is like magical. There's something so special about it. So, like I said, I'm just thankful.
Cool. Would you guys come back to South Africa?
Absolutely not. Yeah, dude. we'll come back like tomorrow, you know?
If you could.
I think we fly home today. As soon as we land, we'll hop our next flight to come back. Yeah, I mean, we love touring internationally, but there's certain places that feel more like home to us. And I mean, just being here, I didn't feel disconnected. I felt connected, and it's really special, you know? So yeah, we hope to come back as soon as possible.
Did you get some nice relaxation in? Do you feel
Yeah.
relaxed?
Totally. And I mean, I'm not like much of a relaxing type, you know, like I'm kind of always going. But I felt like the environment was relaxing, and then I never felt stressed, which is
Okay.
great. Yeah.
So you guys leave tonight.
Yeah.
What's next for you once you get home?
We just have like 4 days off, and then we headline a festival in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And then after that, we have like a few more days at home, and then we go to Las Vegas, and we're recording a new album already. So we'll be in Vegas for 2 months, and then after that, I fly home and immediately hop on a cruise with my family, and that's it. The year's over. It's crazy. Yeah, like we just one more show and a new album, and that's it.
And then you start again.
And then we start again. Yeah, in the new year. Yep.
Well, we hope that when you start again, Cape Town's on the list.
Come on.
Duncan, Krank'd Up. You better get this going.
Let's go.
Memphis want to come
Yes,
back.
sir. Yes,
Matty,
sir.
thank you so much.
My pleasure, man. Yeah, God bless.
Cheers.